We waited patiently for it yesterday and it did not arrive. But as of a few minutes ago, the latest major order has come to us hot off the super Earth presses, and there's a ton of bugs and bots that need to be downed if we want to have any shot of actually pulling this one off. Your continued support has been incredible and appreciated. In case you want to support the channel, the easy and free way is to hit subscribe and of course to ring that notifications bell so you never miss one of my future upload alerts. And now, let's check out all the latest from our favorite managed democracy spreading shooter, Helldivers. Okay then, Helldivers, I know many of you are very interested to know about the new major order. We're going to get to all the deets in just a moment, but for right now, we did receive a successful mission transmission from Helldivers HQ yesterday, although we didn't get the major order yesterday. And if you haven't logged in yet, here's what it says. It says, the automatons have been repelled from 𝗙𝗲𝗏. The Deep Mantle Forge complex remains within our domain, secure from being bent to despotic means. Intercepted messages acquired during the enemy's disorganized retreat have shed some light on their intentions. The enemy endeavors to replace the fallen Jet Brigade with something even more unthinking and vicious. Denying the enemy the high-temperature forge will not have stopped them completely, but our intel agents can now pursue more information about this potential threat. The Illuminate have rapidly accelerated the Meridian wormhole, more on that in a moment because it involves our new major order, towards Moraddesh. The scientists working at the research facility there have been evacuated. Their dark fluid experiments have been prematurely abandoned. What technological benefit they could have provided will be destroyed, along with the planet itself. And with that important bit of context now out of the way, let's switch over to just now. The breaking news, our new briefing from Helldivers HQ. Here's what this one says. The Center of Science, aided by massive amounts of E710 secured from the gloom by the Helldivers, have achieved a breakthrough discovery. It has been understood for some time that Illuminate accumulation of dark energy directly correlates to the speed at which the singularity moves, but the mechanism has remained a mystery. Now, analysis of gravitational waves have revealed that the Illuminate are sending accumulated dark energy directly into the singularity itself. That's pretty interesting. High Command has therefore ordered the establishment of a blockade surrounding the Meridian singularity. Though Illuminate interstellar ships remain undetectable and their means of dark energy transport remains unknown, High Command is nevertheless highly confident that a conventional military blockade is the most effective option that has been thought of at this time. The Helldivers are ordered to aid in resource gathering for fielding of this massive blockade fleet. Billions of gallons of E710 and tons of scrap metal will be required. This material will be gathered directly from the enemies of freedom. Too bad we can't put the DSS to some real use, send it into the Meridian Singularity, and detonate it in the eye of the wormhole, forever closing it and forcing the Illuminate to never return to our galaxy. So, how does all this translate into our current major order? Well, first off, the time frame is 5 days. It's a 5-day major order, which will take us through the weekend and into Wednesday, I believe. This one involves no liberations, no defenses, no specific faction, just a lot of kills. Listen to this. You need to kill 1 billion automatons, kill 6 million shredder tanks, 1.5 billion Terminids, and 8 million Bile Titans. So that's it. That's how apparently we're going to form this blockade around the Meridian Singularity by accumulating all of these resources. So on the bot side, 1 billion bots, 6 million shredder tanks. On the bug side, 1.5 million bugs and 8 million Bile Titans. Once again, ending next Wednesday, and this is going to be good for 55 medals. And of course, while we're here, for those of you wanting to rack up some easy medals, 15 of them to be exact, today's personal order is to kill 40 enemies. Notice it doesn't say 40 Helldivers, it says 40 enemies using the Eagle Cluster Bomb. Just be careful with that thing. Where you throw it is where it tends not to go. And very quickly, hopping over to the Helldivers companion app, link can always be found down in the video description and pinned comments to the site. It's invaluable with the information it provides. And we see that RASP is currently about to be lost on the Illuminate side. VOG is still in the fight of its life. Oh, if we could have only taken the gamut there last week. And then we have just about 3 planets. I believe Garharn is still on the menu sitting out there in Bugsville. I know it's not the most popular planet, but it is at a regen rate of only 0.5. I believe Ballistica is as well on the bot side, and 𝗏𝗃 is as well, or at least at 1%. Anything 1% or 0.5 is definitely a planet that you want to go after, because we can make some real headway there as long as we put a large amount of divers there. So there you go. Kill a lot of bots, kill a lot of bugs. You've got some planets available right now, and let's see if we can knock this one out. But of course, as always, I'm very interested to see your thoughts on all of this. Were you expecting the Predator strain bugs to come back? I was hoping they would, but were you expecting them to come back? Were you expecting some sort of liberations or defenses? Did you think it was going to be Illuminate, bots, bugs? Any and all of that is open for discussion. Definitely drop me a comment. Let's see where the community lands on this, and I really look forward to reading that feedback. You've also got a brand new Superstore reset for the next day and a half or so. The first page of this is for the Servants of Freedom alternate set. This is the IE57 Hellbent set, of course, with that Army of 2 looking mask and the Combat Hatchet. Page 2 is going to bring in the Urban Legends SR64 Cinder Block set, and of course, one of the highlight items in here is the Stun Baton. And finally, on page 3, I was hopeful they would surprise us with page 2 of the Killzone offerings, but alas, it is not. This is the UF84 Doubt Killer Gen Row full set, of course, with the body armor, the helmet, the cape, and the player card. And as always, expect to drop super creds in the Superstore. And if you're really looking to take your armor drip to the next level, backed by popular demand, today's mod showcase is a triad, actually, let's call it more of a quartet of community creations to feature. Starting off with this insane AC-10, that's right, I said AC-10 Vindicator backpack and rifle, taking the current AC-8 autocannon and kicking it straight into overdrive. Just look at this thing, made by truly Turdman Jones. It's a full backpack rework with all sorts of ammo packs and modules attached to it. There's even a Spartan emblem on the side of the pack. And the rifle as well has been completely reskinned, along with a redesigned and fully functional reticle, and it's all just so very well done. Now, for those of you who love to main the autocannon rifle, this mod needs to be on your list. And aside from some obvious clipping issues on the shoulder and so on, this mod is a real stunner. If you've watched any of my previous Helldivers uploads, you know I love to rock at least one turret in my builds, and this enhanced sentry firing sounds mod reworks both mortars, along with the Gatling, machine gun, rocket, and autocannon sentries to sound more realistic. Here, just listen to the Gatling with this mod installed. Notice how not only does the firing effects just sound completely different, but it even includes the wind down and the locking click when the barrels stop rotating. Mod author 𝗙𝗄𝗎, hopefully I didn't butcher that name, did a nice job with this one, and I plan to leave it installed full time right alongside my A10 Eagle strafing run sound effect as well. And finally, you saw this on today's thumbnail, but there's 2 mods actually included in this single offering from C21Y06. The first of these is this crazy all-red body armor complete with red camo underlayer and a full red helmet. Now for both pieces, this is built on the TR40 Gold Eagle medium body armor with extra padding, and in case you don't remember the TR40, it was released for free when Escalation of Freedom launched. So if you're into red, and yes, more red, here's a mod you may want to look into. Or you could equip this entire white DP53 armor set included in the same download pack which really looks good here, especially with the bright white along with those gold accents. This armor skin begins with the medium Savior of the Free Democracy Protects armor and completely changes the colors to all white, again with gold accents. It also does the same for the matching DP-53 helmet, all included when you purchase the Super Citizen edition of the game. And this one also has taken the Will of the People cape and also, yes, completely reskinned it into bright white with gold. Now, if you happen to not like the standard helmet with the wings pointing straight up to the sky, you can also pair this one with other white helmets to really get that custom look. And as always, credit to all these mod authors, and links to all of these can be found down in the video description. But for now, this is probably a great place to press pause. We've got a new major order on the board. We've got a lot of bots and a lot of bugs we need to squash. As always, leave me any feedback you have and I'll do my best to respond. Remember to hit subscribe and to ring that notifications bell so you never miss my future upload alerts. All my socials, including links to today's sources, can be found in the video description. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, this is 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏